We use quirky phrases like mad as a hatter or raining cats and dogs all the time, but most of us have no idea how weird, dark, or downright wrong their origins really are. Let's break down 10 expressions that aren't what they seem. 1. Raining cats and dogs. Old Norse myths blamed stormy skies on Odin riding through the clouds with hounds and witches flying beside him with cats. But one theory hits closer to home. Medieval cities were so filthy that heavy rain would flood the streets, washing away trash and dead animals. People saw cats and dogs in the street after a storm and figured they'd fallen from the sky. Another idea? A misheard word. Catadope, an old term for heavy rain. 2. Mad as a hatter. In the 1800s, hat makers used mercury to stiffen felt. Breathing those fumes daily led to tremors, memory loss, and mood swings that made them seem truly mad. They weren't quirky, they were being slowly poisoned. This real-life health hazard inspired Lewis Carroll's eccentric Mad Hatter. 3. Cat got your tongue? This creepy phrase might trace back to ancient Egypt, where lying could get your tongue cut out, especially if you disrespected sacred cats. Or maybe it comes from the cat o' nine tails, a brutal naval whip that left sailors speechless. Some even blamed witches' cats for stealing tongues. Either way, it's more chilling than cute. 4. Blood is thicker than water, but not really. We say this to mean family comes first, but the original phrase was, the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb, meaning chosen bonds, like between soldiers or friends, are actually stronger than family ties. Somewhere along the way we flipped the meaning entirely. 5. Saved by the bell. It doesn't come from creepy burial bells. The real origin is boxing. If you're about to get knocked out and the bell rings, you're literally saved. That's it. Still kind of dramatic, just not zombie dramatic. 6. Head over heels. This phrase is supposed to describe being wildly in love, but think about it. Your head is always over your heels. The original version was heels over head, which actually described flipping upside down. We said it backward, and it stuck. 7. Blind as a bat. Bats aren't blind. They're basically flying night vision drones. Not only can they see in the dark, but they use echolocation to see with sound. The phrase probably stuck because people saw them darting around and assumed they were flying blind. 8. Spill the beans. In ancient Greece, votes were cast using beans, white for yes, black for no. If someone knocked over the jar before counting, oops, the secret's out. Today, spilling the beans means revealing a secret, but it started as a literal voting accident. 9. Bob's your uncle. In 1887, British PM Bob Cecil gave his nephew a top government job. The public called it nepotism, and Bob's your uncle became sarcastic slang for, well, that was easy, for you. Over time, it mellowed into a friendly, and there you go, more than just words. Everyday phrases carry centuries of odd, eerie, and surprising backstories, so next time someone spills the beans or acts mad as a hatter, you'll know there's a lot more behind those words than meets the ear.